communication sound is what I was looking for. I can always boost bass just by, I can just talk lower because I have a low voice to begin with, but I like it. Go ahead, breaking station.
Yeah, Victor Alpha 3 Kilo Bravo Charlie. I just started my stream here, so if you want to listen to it from my QRZ page, there's a link to the YouTube stream, live stream right now.
Oh, that's awesome. You're live streaming right now?
Yes, sir. There'll be about a 3 to 5 second delay, so it'll be a little confusing. So turn the volume down on your radio so you can watch the stream and listen to it, or you can watch it later. It'll be saved here. It'll be saved on YouTube, so you can watch it later tonight as well if you want. But I thought if you just wanted to hear it, then you can judge for yourself as well. It may be a little bit different from what other guys are hearing because of YouTube and that, but at least give you an indication of how you are sounding. VA3KBC.
Yeah, I did a live recording right off the SDR Uno. Then I just made a file out of it and then just sent it to them. I didn't do any, no effect, no nothing. I didn't add no EQ to the audio. I just did a real live, a little recording of just him. But you're going to hear a difference between me and that's a bit of another comparison. Is always to listen to somebody than listen to yourself. Of course, you know your voice, and you had that old file, so you can compare it. I didn't do anything different. I recorded the same, recorded you on the same software, so you wouldn't have a different, I don't know how to save on the other software I have here. I use SDR Uno and I use SDR Console, and I don't know where the file is going on SDR Console, but I do know where they are on Uno. So that's what I use for all the recording and send them. But I tried to do the same recording, and I don't add no EQ, nothing special. Just do a raw recording and send it. So it's whatever the computer picks it up and sends it out. It's set at 48 kilohertz. So I don't know if that means much, but that's where the audio is settings on the computer. And it's I have the thing set up for 48 kilohertz for the SDR Uno also. KB3RDT.
Yeah, okay, fine business. The pop filter, this microphone, according to Ray, it has a 2 inches of foam for a pop filter inside the head of the microphone.
It's really working.
Yeah, it's great. That's another thing. And you don't hear the creaking of, holding the microphone in your hand and breathing into the microphone, all that kind of stuff. It's much cleaner.
Absolutely, yeah. Like I said, I have mine right in front of me too. Yeah, it's on an arm, and it's a much. I don't know what you're using for to key it, but it's nice to just. I use a foot pedal, so all my foot does all the work.
Yeah, I ordered everything. I ordered the boom from Heil. I got the Heil foot pedal on the floor, and of course the microphone.
Yeah, it's nice that way. That way if you want to write notes, you can write notes while you're talking, and you don't have to pause and say, hold on, I got to pick the microphone up. You can just hold the notepad in your hand and a pen and paper and just do what you want to do. You don't have to worry about setting everything down, picking up the microphone to talk. You can just, I'm sitting here holding a cup of coffee while I'm talking to you. I don't even have to put my coffee cup down and pick up the mic to say hello.
I know. Well, that was one of the main reasons why I wanted to get it, because of the convenience of not having to hold a microphone in your hand all the time. Yeah, it makes a big difference.
I love my foot switch.
At least I know I got it set up to work the way it's designed to work, so to speak. And this 101 is amazing that it can contour everything the way it does.
I love my foot switch.
Oh, you love your foot switch?
Yep, I always had a hand mic, or not a hand mic, but I had like the MC60 and 50s, and then you're always pushing it down. Or I don't like Vox, so when I got my 756 Pro 3, the guy gave me his foot switch, and that sold me. So I've been having a foot switch ever since with the 6300, and now with the Anan here as well.
Yeah,
Here's a guy on AM one night. I'm an AM guy too. The guy on AM one night said, my phone ain't working. He goes, and I'm like, what? course, I was never, I didn't know what it was at the time. Because I didn't, all I had at the time was a DX60 and an old,
at all.
tube receiver beside it. I'm like, I don't know what that is. And another guy come in and he says, oh, you can't use Vox on AM. It would constantly unkey and key up, unkey and key up every time you say a syllable. He says, yeah, that's what it's doing. He said, it won't work. He said, no, you can't use it on AM because it's constantly, you got a carrier and I would constantly key and unkey. So he said, what do I do? He said, you need to put a foot switch on there or actually manual transmit with a, PTT line. And he goes, okay, I gotta switch microphone.
Yeah, you guys doubled and Carl spanked you.
It was funny though. You should have heard him. It was like click, 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 click. You could hear it clicking.
What if you set the delay time longer? Then you wouldn't have that problem.
Well, you're not supposed to use Vox on AM because of that. But he wired it up where he could use a PTT line. He ordered a PTT. I don't know what he used, but the next time I heard him, about 3 or 4 days later, he was using a PTT line.
Now, Cal, am I giving you enough signal today?
I'm actually hearing you pretty good today, Richie. Normally, yesterday I was only getting you about 1 Hz unit over, but today you're about 10 over, so that's why I thought you was on the 101.
Oh, no, this is the Hermes Light, but it's on, I got it on the amplifier now. I put it on the SD1000.
Okay. The MP1000?
It's the Sierra Bravo 1000. Heath Kit, SD1000. It's got 13-500. It's like an AL80.
Oh, okay. I didn't know they made that one. Okay. That's a new one to me. I never heard of that. That must be a rare amplifier because I never heard of that one. I'm sure they made it, but I didn't, I'm not familiar with it.
Yeah, the SB1000 is the design that Ameritron used for their AL80A. And then they revised it and made an AL80B. But it was the Heathkit design that they took.
You're 5 to 10 dB over S9 here in Lampshore, Southern Ontario. And I'm live streaming right now, so if you wanted to watch it, you can see what your signal looks like and how you look on the waterfall.
What's your call there?
Victor Alpha 3 Kilo Bravo Charlie.
Okay, very good. I think we talked before. I can't. That's I got an email. Oh no, that's YouTube. Yeah, I don't know if you guys heard that. I get all kinds of pop-up on the computer when I could be sitting upstairs all day and none of this stuff pops up. But as soon as I get down here and hook everything up, it seems to pop up and it comes up. But hey, it's sounding good here. What radio are you running? I'm running a 7300 here into a TO922.
It's the Apache Labs 7000 Mark II. And I run the RE27ND microphone, and I'm using, it's all inboard, the 10-band parametric equalizer and CFC of the Anan. The only other equipment I have is the Golden Age Pre-73 Junior mic preamp and an Acom 1010 running 500 watts. The antenna is the Mosely Signal Master Super 33. It's the 3-element tri-bander, 3 elements for 40, 20, and 17. Up at 50 feet. So, and on my QRZ page, Carl, there's pictures of how we made the 48-foot Dell high self-support tower into a fold-over. So, and I also have screenshots of the CFC for the Anan here, the 10-band parametric, and also the CFC.
I'll be back, guys. I got a phone call. WI2Q.
Yeah, Dave. It sounds really good. Wow. Yeah, you're 20 over here, by the way. Sounds really good. Yeah, Rich, it's working for you. How many watts are you getting out with the with that 1000 there, Rich?
Probably in a range of 4 to 500 TEP.
Yeah, you're 10 over here. You're 10 over here, no problem.
Hey,
Okay,
Rich.
good. Yeah, I knew I had to do it, but it was a while. Remember now, this is one amp driving the other amp.
What's the other amp?
Well, the QRP amp is driving the bigger amp.
Oh, okay. Breaking station, go ahead.
Oh, no, Rich, this is the best I heard you yet. I will play a KZ2N. I'll give you a recording.
EA. And then they revised it and made an AL80B. But it was the Heathkit design that they took. Yeah, I'm running pure signal too. It's all about getting the gain right, and sometimes it gets a little squirrely. And I think I was over-modulating with the audio anyway, so I lowered the audio.
Yeah, it's nice and pure. It's looking good. I think you're getting it dialed in now.
Thank you, Chris. Yeah, you're good. You're good too. This is what, the fourth week now I have this thing, the fourth weekend, or close to the fifth weekend, I don't remember. And now it's on the air. I mean, I didn't know what I was doing, and that's the God's honest truth. And I didn't know CDs. I had no clue.
That's why I had people do it for me. Before I even bought the radio, I made sure, like, you going to help me? Oh, yeah, we'll help you. And, Frank was great. He remoted right in, and, it was so simple.
There's lots of guys to help with. Doesn't matter what the radio is. There's always help available.
Oh, and Don, I've been on your website, buddy. You're out of control. I mean, you are just Mr. Ham Radio over there. KZ2N.
Well, it's more than ham radio. My life history is kind of on there. It's not complete everything, but there's a lot of history there.
Yeah, I'm feeding the microphone directly into the computer, XLR to microphone in on the back end sound card.
Guy next door has some IMD. But he also has a big signal.
Out here he doesn't.
Do I have IMD for?
Absolutely not. None whatsoever. But you're only seeing you're about 10 over here, and I don't see anything. You're clean. Of course, you got that pure signal on, so it's taking care of all that.
Oh, you want to know something? The pure signal works so much better on the tube amplifier than it does on that little QRP amp. The little QRP amp must be a little dirty sucker, because when it goes out of the tube, I get no parallel lines next to the two lines. Usually I get the bar, two big bars, and then the little off to the side. Well, when I go through these this SB1000, it's just the two bars and nothing else there. It's so clean.
Once you get the drain voltage up on that should clear up.
Hey, Rich?
On Mike. Yeah, hold on. But Mike, what do you mean drain voltage? On what? The QRP amp, or I'm going QRP into the SB1000?
Yeah, I forget the specified drain voltage on that device and that amplifier, but it's a hell of a lot higher than 13.8.
Mike, I'm sorry for calling you Eddie earlier.
Oh, yeah, it's 24 volts. It should be, but it's underrun.
I don't even think 24 is the right number.
He's doing good right now there, Mike. He sounds good. I mean, he's clean. He's got good sound.
Yeah.
He sounds blessed. He is.
I see an amplifier here.
Yeah, some amplifiers, they are what they are. I mean, look at the price he paid for it. It's not bad for what he paid for it.
Well, what is an MRF 186 rated for? It's rated higher than 24 volts?
Well, here's the thing. An MRF 186, is it a real thing or something made in China?
Well, they're saying they're getting almost 100 watts out of the sample. They changed that diode and increased the voltage. So, I don't know.
What is the...
It's 28 volt.
What is MRF? What is it?
It's a QRP amp, what they do call. They're running an MRF 186 MOSFET. It's a MOSFET transistor. And they're only running it at 13,814 volts. And it's really, and what happens is it goes non-linear, pretty much. Yeah, well, actually, I'm getting a little bit more, but it goes non-linear at about 30 watts. And the reason is it's starving for voltage.
According to the Motorola data sheet, it's a laterally diffused N-channel broadband MOSFET.
Well, is that
An
good or
LD
bad?
MOS.
Sound like he's puking on it.
But here's the rub. Is it the real thing or is it a Chinese copy?
I couldn't tell you.
You know he's running a Chinese rig because of the price. You can tell that right away.
Well, it works. It does what I had, what I needed it to do for now. I mean, how good is it? Well, when I put the sampler behind it and did a pure signal, it didn't really get it clean. When I put the pure signal cap on the back of the SB1000, a lot of difference. I mean, I get the 2 bars that go up in the 2-tone. And there's nothing, no side products after that. It's gone.
Yeah, I sent you the data sheet.
All right, I'll check it out. Thanks, Mike.
Well, guys, I'm going to cut the stream here. There's been a few that have watched it, so it'll be saved as well on YouTube. And there's, as I said, there's a link from my QRZ page. So you can find it there if you guys want to watch it later. It's today's Saturday, 40 meters, 2023-0408. So anyhow, good talking with you guys, and everybody have a good and happy Easter. This is Victor Alpha 3 Kilo Bravo Charlie.
All right, thank you very much, and you have a happy Easter as well. And join in anytime. You're always welcome here.
The 120 watt